The good. The bad. The ugly.
Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes take down TCU and the Horned Frogs in a shootout at the Showdown at high noon. This is the Good, Bad, and Ugly film review. Let's check out the good.
The good.
All right, before we get started, just to let you know that YouTube does demonetize all of these videos because of the footage that we use. Only thing Coach is asking that you like, share, and subscribe this because we're on the road to 35,000 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get this thing rocking. Here's the good. Check this out. Beautiful formation right here, and let's talk about it. Here's what I love about this right here. You're going to see this first touchdown from Dylan Edwards, 3rd and goal. Right here, you see they're clearly manned up. They're leaving this third receiver here to this linebacker. But what happens? He gets caught in the sauce. Here's the best part about it. What should typically happen by rule, and you see him do it, he should actually go with the running back because he's crossing his face. Decides to change his mind and go for the quarterback. Therefore, everybody else is engaged. He's locked out. Easy touchdown. Pitch and catch for Shedeur Sanders. Here's another one. 2nd and 12. Let's talk about this deal, right? It's going to be a big-time interception here by Trevor Woods. You see a too-high safety, and here's what happens. He's going to see this too-high safety. Typically, middle of the field is going to always be open for too-high. He's going to look away. Once he look away, he doesn't see this reduction safety and Trevor Woods working to the middle of the field. Here you have a stick knot route by number 19, the tight end. He's going to stick outside and come right back through here. But when he gets his eyes off of this side and comes back, he never sees Trevor Woods creeping to the middle of the field. He sees it wide open, but he doesn't see 43 for the interception. I'm telling you, man, great job right there by the safety playing that, man, getting the pick and hushing up the doubters. 3rd and 5 with the fade route. I put this in here as good, even though it was incomplete, ruled incomplete. Great effort right here by Travis Hunter, number 12. He's half man, half machine. Dude is out there playing over 100 and something snaps both ways. But let me tell you something, man. This dude is amazing when it comes to playing this game of football. 1st and goal right here. Here's what you got to love about it. They bring in the big defensive tackle, Bishop Thomas from Florida State, as the fullback. Straight goal line play, and he's going to demolish this linebacker right here in the hole. Skeet! Easy walk in right there for Wilkinson. That right there, the game is tied up 14-14. Shedeur Sanders is backing up here, 2nd and 14. What I love about this play is his accuracy under duress. Look at this linebacker is barreling down. He delivers a straight dime right here to convert for the first down. Throws it to Jimmy Horn. We got a 54-yard field goal right here, which is great. Now, you're going to see right here, he's going to get a lot of pressure coming off the edge. He's going to drive this, and you're going to see later on in the bad and uglies where they actually get one block. And so Colorado's going to have to do something to fix this. But right in here is going to be a weakness. You see it's too much pushback and penetration. And typically when you have longer field goals, that kicker has to drive that ball and start off with a lower trajectory than normal. All right, 2nd and 10. Here we go. Great mismatch right here. As you see, they run the screen. Now, Dylan Edwards kind of outruns his block, believe it or not. He's so far in front of him, but he has enough agility and shiftiness in him that he says, what, let me hit the brakes, let the big hogs come through, right? Enough shiftiness to get back. But believe it or not, this guy right here is the big playmaker of this. Of course, Dylan Edwards did his thing, but he's the one who sets it free. Watch this. If he doesn't get downfield like he's supposed to, this guy will come in, they will vice this and make this tackle, but he gets that chip block, and now we off to the races, 57. You just dive in the dive to say, hey, coach, I'm giving 100% effort. But other than that, there's nothing else you could do, my man. 3 is all the way to the crib. All right, I don't know how I got this clip cut off, but this is actually a punt by Colorado, and they kick it, and the ball goes out at the half-yard line, man. If that's not putting your opponent against the wall, I don't know what is, man. Great job right there by the punter. All right, 3rd and 1. Here's where TCU makes a fatal mistake, in my opinion. You have a good running game so far. You can move the ball, seems to be at will. 3rd and 1, you decide, hey, and this is after that big 95-yard run that they had after being pinned against their own goal line. But what they do here is great. Appears to be man, but it's not. They're passing these off. Inside routes, watch Trevor Hunter pass this off. He's going to pass it to this guy. He's going to pass his guy here. Let me go back and explain that a little bit. Right here, it looks to be man. So Travis Hunter would have him. The safety here would have him. The linebacker would have him coming out the backfield. That's what TCU was anticipating. But unfortunately, that didn't happen for them. Right here, you see them pass this off. Now, Travis Hunter's going to pass this off. The safety's going to pass this off to the middle linebacker. And watch Travis come out and scoop this, man. I'm talking about athleticism through the wazoo right here. And the great part about this interception, watch him turn his body and land on his back to secure the catch. That's huge. And here's the best part about it. If y'all haven't checked it out, somebody over here was calling him overrated right before this play. Right before this play, somebody was calling him overrated. The very next play, he makes this play. Man, hey, that's crazy right there. That is nuts. I put this play in here, simple slant, right? But I want to show you how hard this is and how good Shedeur is as a quarterback. I had to be very honest. He is RPOing this, but look what he's doing. He's RPOing away from him. So he's basically kind of turned his back, but keeping his head this way. But for him to flip his hips and deliver this ball with such power, that takes a lot of mechanics. Watch the flip. Drive. That's huge right there. Drive. That's big time right there. That is big time football, big time quarterback play. 1st and 10 right here. Got 1st and 10 right here. This is going to be big play right here from Shedeur Sanders. Throws a absolute dime over the top to Xavier Weaver, man. I mean, golly. Puts it right up there, 1st and 10. Let's take the shot. But look at the ball placement. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Coverage is not bad at all. Puts it right in there. Number 10 comes up with the catch. Here's another thing where I love that Sean Lewis has done with this offense. He's using the mismatches. You clearly see the 3 man-on-man. Everybody's playing man here. You are leaving one of the fastest guys in college football with this middle linebacker, and he hadn't even started moving yet. It's up to this safety, so this safety may actually have him man. By leverage alone, he has lost this battle, right? So great play call right here at this moment. Quick toss. There's nothing he can do. You look at this. This is what should actually happen. He crosses his face. I keep talking about it. He should turn and go with him, and he turn on and become the new blitzer. So when he goes out here wide, he should actually go out here with him, because you don't know if it's a pass or not immediately. He should go out here with him, and then this linebacker should have turned on and taken his place. That would have made it a lot easier for them. But if not, it's just a simple foot race. You see my man up here at the top acting like he's catching the ball. This DB has no clue the ball is even being run towards him. Look, back his turn. He has no clue. He throws his hands up. Guess what? Touchdown. You ain't even know it. That's number 3 with his 3rd, I believe. All right, here we go. 35-31, 9:24 left in the 4th quarter, 3rd and 16. This was a huge, huge conversion right here. Huge conversion. Throws it up there to, again, number 12. Why TCU is guarding this man one-on-one, I have no clue. Again, not bad coverage, but half man, half amazing. Comes down with the rock. Shedeur was unconscious for 510 yards. Travis Hunter was unconscious. Man, 4 receivers for over 100 yards. Here's another great play by Shedeur, keeping the play alive, right? Getting his body around. But Jimmy Horn gets lost in the sauce with the scramble drill all the way. He's looking in the backfield. He sits over there for the easy tug. 4th quarter, 4 minutes and 36 seconds. It's 4th and 2. This is huge right here, right? Got to keep the drive alive. You're currently down right now by 4. Watch what they do. Put it in his hands, and another mismatch. This is what I'm saying, that you got to love what Sean Lewis did with the mismatch. They're clearly playing man here, right? But they're going to put the running back on this side and leave him locked up with this big old middle linebacker. He has not a chance. Again, a blitzing guy, right, goes right past him. I get it. But this mismatch is done. He's done for. He should have actually stuck to this guy, run through this guy. It's 4th and 2. It is what it is. And now it's a foot race. He don't have a chance. Hit him with the hezzy. Watch him slide on his neck. He all on his neck, feet up in the air. And that's 4 for number 3. All right. Colorado's up by 3 points right now. They're playing some good ball, good defense, but here's where it really gets great. Defense has some question marks. Okay, it's been a shootout back and forth. We all know that they have some things they need to fix, but they came to make a play when it was time to make a play. There's 1 minute left in the game. It is 4th and 9 right now. They have to get to the first down in order to keep the game alive. He has to throw it short because of the pressure, but here's the great open field tackle by this gentleman. Short of the first down. That's ball game, gentlemen. That's all I can say. Here comes the very next play. Is the best play in college football, which happens to be what? Victory, baby. Take a knee. Colorado for the win. I'm loving it. Shedeur Sanders, hellified game. Now let's get into the bad.
The bad.
All right, here we go. Let's get into the bad here. It's 3rd and 7 into the first quarter here. Got to get off the field. What happens? They lose a guy on the crossing route. Let's talk about it. Right here on this crossing route, these are huge right here. Can't lose these kind of guys. Makes a play. He tries to give it to Trevor Wood, but Trevor Wood say, nah, player, I ain't no softy. Get up out of here with that. Another crossing concept. And this is where Colorado's defense will have to find a solution to this. You're going to see a crossing concept come through here, and he gets lost because he never looks to find. Why? Because now you got this guy in conflict. Does he come up? Does he go back? What does he do? He gets lost in the sauce right here. Number 7 makes a play to keep it going. Crossing routes will be deadly. Big run right here. We put this down as bad simply because let's look at it. Boom. Big play. They allow him to get up top. They get through that, runs through that tackle. Let's go. All right. Play's running pretty fast here. Let's see what we got. All right, we got motion coming here again. Here's a mismatch. TCU did a good job on this. Bringing the guy in motion, creating an unbalanced look. But you got to bring this corner all the way across just from a leverage standpoint. He is out leveraged. And that's what happens there. So you get a block, and he's on the run. What probably should have happened in this, right, although it being a corner, they could have rock and rolled this. He could have went back, and he could have came down. That way you would have kept the leverage. Okay? But again, you're trying to stay man, trying to stay into the man deal. That happens. You got to be able to make checks when it comes to that. 2nd and 10. All right. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Colorado is up by 3. It's 2nd and 10. Let them step up. Now, the reason I brought this down, 2nd and 10, you got to put them in a bad spot. The game is on the line. They did a good job from a coverage standpoint, making them having to check it down. But we got to make these tackles right here, guys. You got to make these tackles. Also, don't hesitate. Don't anticipate, oh, he made the tackle. Let's slow down. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white jerseys. 6 white jerseys around. We hold up, and he fights to get the first down and keep the chain alive. Now let's get to the ugly.
The ugly.
All right, here we go on the ugly. This is where the field goal gets blocked. 1:22 in the first quarter, 4th and 7. Right here, this wingman makes a fatal mistake. Check it out. Goes for the kick. We already know from geometry, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. You want to make these guys go around and have to bend this. Don't come straight through here. What he does, he overextends, right? He's so focused here, he misses this guy, and it's so late, he actually blocks it with his body. That could have given them 3 points. Those 3 points could have hurt later on down the line. Here we deal with an edge deal. Okay, a little short here on the edge, right? We so focused over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys on 3. I get it. but there's not enough here on the edge. Boom, it's supposed to be in here. Linebacker feels it. The defensive end locks his hips. 2 is there. It's just a foot race. Well, easy walk in for the touchdown. Straight ugly. All right, here's the next thing. I had the clip here, but I just wanted to show this from the end zone cut. We all saw it. I put this as ugly. Unfortunately, things like this happen in football. It's just what it is. I mean, if Dylan Edwards falls 2 inches to the left, guess what? It's not a fumble. But when that's happening, you got to try to protect the rock at all costs. Unfortunately, the ball hits the back of his heel, and it comes loose, and they call it a fumble. All right, here we go. Second quarter, 1:58 left, 1st and goal. Pretty much a walk-in touchdown here. They fighting, but everybody's not in the fight, guys. Look, we right here. This safety should be coming in here blasting this because he's going to get a push right here. You got to be blasting this dude because you can assist the runner, right? Look at this. There's no push in here. I'm not sure who this is, but he's got to be pushing this pile backwards. Anyway, they get right on in for the touchdown. I mean, this was a shootout, y'all. 1st and 10, 13 and a half minutes in the third. I have to say this again, right? Here's kind of a bunch set in essence. Trevor Woods is out here trying to cover the 6'7" tight end. Really, again, not bad coverage. I think he looks back. He just gets overextended. Great throw. Great catch. It's just what it is, man. In for the tub, boy. Golly. That's a great catch right there, man. All right, here's the big run. This is after they get down on the punt and they put them basically against the wall. You're going to see a 90-yard run or something to that effect. Boom. 2 guys in the same hole. Here's where the problem lies. Right here, you have a stunt. Okay? Now you have this guy coming off. He gets the cutback and he's off to the races. Great cutback right here by number 9. But look at half man, half amazing. He ain't tired yet. He slows him up just enough so him and Shiloh can make the tackle, man. Amazing. Amazing. All right, but we can't have big runs like that. 3rd and 9. Crossing routes. I'm telling you, these things are going to hurt you. When you're playing man and you have crossing routes, the defense is at a disadvantage. All right, the defense is always going to be at a disadvantage. What happened? They did a good job. He pinned him. He has him. But technically, his man, he's way back here. There's nothing he can do. Missed tackle right there. I'm not sure who that was. I think that was Shiloh on the missed tackle. Easy walk in for the score. I mean, this was a slugfest, y'all. All right. 1st and 10 here inside the red zone. Quarterback pulls it finally. Right? You get a guy that comes down, but you're playing so much man up in this deal, it's done for. He reads it properly. They hammer down. He pulls it. There's nobody here to check for the zone read. Everybody has a blocker. The safety actually reads it wrong, thinking it's the run there. Puts him out of spot. Before you know it, nothing he can do. He can't recover. Easy walk-in touchdown for Chandler Morris. Uh-oh. Special teams, baby. The 33% forgotten a victory right here, man. You got to have special team. And TCU comes out. I believe this guy's name is Everhart. Comes out with a great deal. But look at the effort from Colorado, making sure it's not an easy touchdown. But comes in and saves it, puts him on like the 7-yard line. Great job. TCU's fired up. I'm talking about this is a slugfest, boy. It was a great opener, man, for Coach Prime and the Buffs. All right, 2nd and goal. Punching it in. Easy punch in right here. Right? Not a lot of push here from the Buffaloes on defensive line. You kind of outnumbered. They formation, you got 4 guys over here coming off the edge. You shallow right up in here, and that's exactly where they go. So I'm not sure if this was a misalignment on defense or whatever the case may be. But, guys, we can't have this. I mean, we overloaded over here. We definitely ain't going to run it this way. But right here is very light, and that's exactly where it goes. Walks in easily. And there you have it. That is the good, bad, and ugly. The Colorado Buffaloes pull off a great victory in Fort Worth, Texas. They shut up a lot of haters, and they proved a lot of people wrong, including myself. I had TCU for the win, but Colorado said, not so fast, my friend. You got to believe, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The Buffs take on Nebraska next week in their home opener. With all that being said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and Coach Hayes will catch you at the 50-yard line. Peace.